So, if you've been following the news, you probably would have seen the video of a bunch of young men wearing black outfits with black beret, calling themselves the Biafra Security Services. The video came out very recently, so if you're following the news, you probably have seen it. My name is Sean Adetunji. You're watching Come Street Gist. Today we're out on the streets to talk to people, some who are Biafra agitators, some who are not, to find out their opinion on this topic. We want to know what they think. Do they think exactly is the purpose of these guys? And if the organization of these security men could have a negative impression on the Nigerian government and a negative effect on the Biafra agitation. Let's find out what we'll get on the streets today. So, what do you think? Do you think it's a good move, first of all?
It means that they are united, no? It means they are united. They are working with one mind. So for them to organize such a security outfit like that, it means that if they are not, they are going far.
Do you think it's necessary to organize a security unit like that at all?
Yes, now people that are looking for a nation, they're supposed to have a security outfit, no?
Yeah, but don't you think that sends a wrong message to the Nigerian government that perhaps these guys are planning on taking up arms?
No, in that picture, did you see any of them with arms? They are not with any arms now, and it's wrong for them to carry arms. They are preparing in future, but not for now.
So you don't think there are any threats to the Nigerian state as it is right now?
It's a very big threat now. It's a very big threat. Only that the federal government is doing as if nothing is going on. You can see that they have covered the whole southeast. They get more supporters than ever before. People that are not in their support are in their support now because of sympathy. It's a very big threat to the federal government.
Okay, my last question is this. Don't you think that it's probably better if Nnamdi Kanu doesn't organize any such units? Because it might lead to his arrest again. Because it's different if you're just talking about actualization and then you're going to get a few people together and calling them a security unit and you're saying they're armed forces. One of the guys there called Nnamdi Kanu the commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
Biafra. Yeah. Commander-in-chief. I know, for him, he's not afraid of arrest. So it's only for the federal government to call him and dialogue with him and know why he's doing like that. But if they keep on leaving him, he's not afraid of. He has been there for 2 years. And if somebody has been in detention for 2 years and come out and still be going the way he's going, you know that he's not afraid of death. Even if he dies, many of his die-hard supporters are ready to carry on from where he stopped. It's an agitation from the mind, not for what he can get.
First and foremost, I would say that it's a threat to Nigerian government because according to the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have rights, do you understand, to decide where to belong, either Christianity or Muslim or that is the way you like, or you just to stay at home. Now, in the issue of countries or states, it's not much that I must belong to Yoruba or Hausa or Igbo. But if anyone decides to fight for the freedom of his people, I don't see any wrong term on it. You get me? Then, on the issue of organizing people for according to the people saying he's organizing people, I don't think that he's organizing people. The man is just going on his own business. It's a business to him. It's a work to him too, because he's now trying to let people to know what they're supposed to know. You know, like so many of us in the city, so many of us that have something doing may not have time to be doing that. Do you understand? Because we take it as there's one I'm doing, I feel that I'm okay with it. Now, that does not mean that maybe for someone to contempt that they want to organize people to know about Biafra is a very good awareness, because so many of us have not known. While some know, but there is no way out. Now, checking the condition of people now in the country, I think everybody is due to face his own warrant, whether Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. Everybody is trying now to answer his father's name. Do you understand? Yeah. Because Yoruba man has a name, Hausa man has a name, Igbo man also has a name. So all of us cannot eat in the same pot when others are still feeling cheating. Okay. Do you understand? So that is the real reason why that man is going around preaching the good news. It's a good news. Because having that name shows that the people is not coming out from their bondage. All right. So many of us are in bondage in different places, in different countries. They treat us as a slave. They treat us the way they like. Even you cannot express your rights because of government issue. Because if the government officials can look into it deeply, they know what to do to stop all those things. But they refuse because they believe that these people, once they come up, they will take over one way or the other.
Okay. About the Biafra security services.
Yes.
Don't you think that the Nigerian government could perhaps have planted some people there to monitor their operations?
About the security issue, no, for Nigeria to send anybody to monitor them, once the Nigerian government have not given them a certificate, they have right to do that. But they should not violate the law by shooting. Because I had 2 days ago or 3 days ago, they shot someone in East. You know, one young man that want to just to hear from, to know why Kanu is patrolling, you know, that kind of way. Without, the guy is not with any weapon. Okay. But along the line, they shot the guy. He's a threat. You know, somebody that is fighting for his people, you know, because this is democracy. Yeah. And in a democracy, there's rule of law. You understand? Yeah. So nobody should be threatening people by shooting or by they should even go deep to know why these people are contesting, to know that is to be that name. Okay. Do you understand? That's where I'm going now in Nigeria securities. Okay. Because so many of them are not learned. Some are just all these zombies. They just send them whatever they told them to do, they do, without even thinking.
Okay, with the creation of the Biafra security services, do you think the Biafra agitation is still peaceful?
Of course. They have enough, they're all trained people. Anyone you see as a security in a Biafra is well trained.
Wait, how do you know they're well trained?
We're in Nigeria, and so many of them have been aside for training. Do you understand? So they can't just wear uniform and start patrolling without even lecturing them how to behave or how to do. Which in the news today, you can't hear that they are intimidating anybody or insulting anybody.
Okay. Don't you think it can perhaps degenerate into another civil war now that they are organizing a unit, a security unit?
No, I disagree with you. They can't cause any war, except if the Nigerian government don't want people to live in. Okay, we are talking about security one way or the other. Ududua, Yoruba here, has a security. Federal government has not done anything to them. And they're patrolling with their vehicle. Do you understand? They also say that they are going to declare their own destiny in October 1st. I don't know if you have heard that. So, and the Niger Delta people, so why these people own is different? What is Nigeria gaining? What is the problem of Nigeria about Biafra? That they cannot give these people what they want. Okay. Do you understand? It's a free something, it's a free world. Right. Every country in this life depart from one country to the other. So if they have demand this and do right, these people have to they have right to acquire that because they have served more than beyond according to constitution of this nation or the constitution of the world. It's almost for 20 to 50 years. And the world said if you serve after maybe you have fight for your right, you couldn't make it. After 30 years or 32 years, you have right to go on your own. So these people holding these people hostage is wrong.
Okay. When somebody have a security, I think just for protection now, They have nothing to do with violence or something like that. Besides, there have been peaceful demonstration. They have not harmed anybody. It's only government that always harm them. And they have not reacted since then. So I don't think there is nothing bad about it. So maybe just for protection or something like that. So.
According to the video that came out, the guy in charge said yes, it's for defending Biafra lines, not for war or anything like that. Are you satisfied with that?
Yeah, I think that is the best idea and the best answer. And every normal human being should know that this is the idea. You understand? So I don't think somebody that have security is there for violence or something like that. Just for protection.
Do you think that it could probably degenerate into like a civil war or something?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think. Unless if the Nigerians decide to. You understand? But as long as the Biafrans, I don't think they are ready for war. You understand? They just want to be on their own. Because I know that they have not harmed anybody. They have not harmed anybody. So it's only government that always attack them. So I don't think they are ready for war. Just freedom. That is what I think, sure.
What do you think is their purpose then in that case? What do you think is their purpose?
Biafra?
No, the security services. What exactly do you think is their purpose?
Just for protection now.
Against what?
Oh, any attack. Because there will always be attack against them. You understand? So maybe when you say the security, you withdraw from what you intend to do. So that is my take.
What do you think is the purpose of that newly organized unit of security men? What do you think is their purpose exactly?
To me, yes, I watched the video showing some group of people on a black attire called BSS, full meaning of Biafran Security Service. So my own opinion is that I didn't know their mission for now, but to me, I can equate them to like other non-governmental organizations. You talk of, Man O' War, you talk of Peace Corps, you talk of, what is it called? There's the current one, Man Order, MOD, Man of Order or something like that. So because in that video, I couldn't see any weapon or any gadgets, security gadgets that can be suggesting what you are trying to infer. So because I believe you want to be yelling about maybe confrontation with a security agency, but from that video, it's purely like organized group, just like parade. There was no any sign of weapon that they are carrying. And mind you, you are aware that recently a lot of people is calling for arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. You know that? Some people, in fact, I heard that one man said that they should arrest him. In fact, they should kill him or something like that. About last week or last 2 weeks, one Edo man residing in Kaduna or something. I saw it in the social media, and he's saying that we will poison Nnamdi Kanu. The other one is saying who will kill. The other one say now there's people that went to Abuja and they are saying kill him, arrest him now, detain him now. So if we are you somehow you will be scared. Our people have an adage that na osisi koya abasina ebu okuro ofebe, meaning that it's only a tree that you tell that you want to cut down and it will remain one place. So to me, I even see it as like a personal idea of trying to be careful, because those threats is coming daily and anything can happen. So maybe these are just like a normal, as I say, assembly of guys that can guide him in case of eventuality of any attack, so that they can, it's self-defense, let me put it that way. And it's not only him. There are many big shops in Nigeria, big shops and some big personnel. If you go to their place, you will see a lot of people being in one attire or the other. So I believe what law is against is when they are taking up arms, when they are acting in form of other security agencies, like holding gun, holding this and that and that. But in this video, it was purely assembly of young men that maybe trying to show homage. So forget that they are in uniform. Anybody can sew uniform. Even every security agency have their uniform. Talk of Harojin, talk of name them. They have a lot of their own. I'm talking of ordinary security agency that guide people's shop or whatever. So that is it. This is just a normal assembly of young men that are showing solidarity to their leader. And like MOD, man of order, like Peace Corps, like other non-governmental organization. So that is it. Thank you.
Okay, according to the video, the guy in charge said that Nnamdi Kanu is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Biafra, and their purpose is to defend Biafra land. My question to you is, defend Biafra against what?
Hello, there is what they call exaggeration. When you are in war of words, you can try to exaggerate it and say some certain things. Biafran sovereign nation has not yet been actualized. So commander is like in view. He's commander of armed forces of Biafra in view. Because even if when the Biafran will eventually actualize, he may not be the one that will be the leader. In fact, I watched one of his statements that the position of commander-in-chief, whatever, is not the purpose of what he's doing. So I believe that statement is just exaggeration or just to say something. Not that Biafra is still a quest. Biafra realization is still in process. It have not yet realized for you to now conclude that commander-in-chief of whatever. I have told you is an assembly of some young men that are loyal to him, and they are trying to do something like vigilante group. Are you not seeing LNNC? I mean Lagos State Neighborhood whatever watch. Don't you see their uniform? So these people are trying to do some like neighborhood, or you should understand where I'm going.
Against thieves?
Please.
Against thieves or?
No, to protect the young man. What are you saying? Are you not aware the threat that have been coming up? Some people say they should kill him, some people say they should arrest him, some people say this thing, we will poison him. So I have told you, Ipob adage is only a tree that you can say you want to kill and it will remain one place. A human being will take precaution. I believe this is just like watch guard. Yeah. And they are trying to to make sure that he's not being muzzled or whiskey away or something like that. So that is it.
If you want to get Biafra, you would like to be in a good country, won't you like?
Sure.
Yeah, my friend, I would like to see you over there. Of course, definitely, I would like to see you over there. You will see amazing things. You can see things like this. You can see we respect one another. I mean, in Biafra, you that are a stranger, we value you more than ourselves. We love each other. You that are a stranger to us, you're Igbo. You're not Igbo, but when you come there, we value you. We respect. You can't be able to see all these kind of things you can see now. You say somebody do this one happen. We can't call their names because this is happening. So that Biafra, that is what we are praying for. We hope that God give us. You understand?
Yeah.
We hope that God will give us.
But do you think it's necessary, the creation of the security units, do you think it's necessary to actualize Biafra?
Security?
Yeah. Creating a group of boys and calling them Biafra Security Service, BSS, do you think it's necessary?
Yeah, of course.
How? Why?
We need everything that we do. Just keep an eyes on us if it should be result bad thing. We have seen many things. Okay?
Yeah.
So what you need to do is to calm down and listen to what will happen in next days.
What will happen?
Nothing will happen. But all I'm telling you is just for you, cool down for you to see things that is coming up. No. We don't do bad things. We say things that we want to do. We don't do bad things. No. Then we respect each other. We don't come for Nigeria to fight or to do anything.
Yeah.
You understand? We feel this is the time to get Biafra.
Personally, as an individual, would you be willing to join the Biafra Security Service?
Will me be able to?
Will you be willing to join?
I have a work doing. You understand? If anybody is willing to do, you should do.
So are you saying that the people that are in the Biafra security service are people who don't have work?
No. It's a lot of work.
Okay.
It's a lot of work. Things that you do.
Yeah.
That is working for government. You don't work for. That's why I said you can't be able to enter there. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time you take.
Okay.
Of course.